surgery. She's got to come back stronger because her foot had to hurt. You know, they had to remove a bone, and it had something to do with the tendon. And, you know, I was a doctor in my previous life, but I'm not now, and I forgot a bunch of that. So, foul ball, you got it.
Super big part of this group last year.
Oh, one's your count.
Huge part of this group last year.
Without a doubt. Ball's down. 1-1's your count. Her turfs are worn out. I said nothing like game day. So yeah. As we call her, we were talking about NIL deals. I think Hayden's sponsored by Venmo. It just is attached to my bank account. So yeah, I will have those. If she hits the ball like that, like she did, just keep wearing those whatever she's got on, Hokas or whatever. Sure, I bought 10 pair of those last year.
Atta girl, way to come back there.
Because if you've never been sick at your stomach, ride home with the softball player and let her take her shoes off. Hey, so 3-2's you count to LP Morgan. She's got that. She passes the eye test. She looks like an athlete up there at the plate. She's gonna walk her.
Being that we're playing a full 5, it's a great thing. Knock the rust off today because I think, as far as Lee told me this earlier, and I know for South Panola, we all start officially Tuesday with our regular season. So, I mean, this is as good a day as any to knock the rust off.
Oh, without a doubt. Get it over with. Get those butterflies going out of there. All right, 10's you count. Ball's down. If you're going to miss there. I like it. They're runner on first. Morgan on first. Reached on base on balls.
It's a pretty good base running job by Starkville there.
Yeah,
she fakes the steal. Hayden goes to first, and she breaks, and she's quick. She proved right there when she's leading off.
Yeah, definitely. She is quick. That doesn't do nothing but get her a little testy behind the plate. She'll throw her out next inning. You got to be talking there. There's no way Grayson can see that, so you got to be talking immediately, and it's just tough. You're not going to throw her out anyway as fast as she is. All right, 2-1's you count. You got nobody out. You got Morgan on second. Called strike. 22's your count.
Excuse me, Lee, you haven't answered questions.
The life of a Booster Club president. Swing and a miss. That's outstanding. I'm going to tell you what. She throws that this year.
Yeah, that's going to be the difference maker for her. It's going to be the difference maker for her, for sure. Her velocity's good. Her movement's good when she's right. That pitch is going to keep people really, really honest.
What was so great about it, and normally I try to pick and see what they're doing. All right, you got Sadie Foote. I would imagine she could hurt you. She is don't know her, but she is a Southern Miss commit. She's hitting in the 3-hole for a reason.
She's built like a 3-hole hitter.
Yeah, she's muscled up. I'm going to tell you what, man, you can tell our girls have been in the gym.
Yeah,
Coach Whitten works them, man. She just does. And
great. She left that changeup up, but away, so you don't really get hurt there.
Yep. I tell you what, I am glad of. I do miss them taking my kid to the school. That's 20 minutes from my house that I get to talk to her a lot, which she probably don't miss it. But I like these early mornings where they can drive. I don't have to get up.
Man, what you talking about? Even if you don't sleep, you can get a few things done before you leave to come to these games.
Well, I sleep, so we're good. Sadie Foote, swinging a miss. I'm gonna tell you what, she had a 3-hole hitter hack there, but pulled off of it just a tad. I'm going to tell you what, I love me some Skinner.
I tell you what, that's a really good recovery by her. Had a kind of a tough first AB there, and the next two, I think she's thrown, 6 pitches, 6 strikes?
Yeah, and different pitches also. Kaylin Kent, your center fielder. I'm not sure what happened there. What did we do?
Another delay steal there, Lee. She kept her lead and kind of increased it. And when the ball got back to second, it kind of played off the glove. She had already committed to third. She was there regardless. Nothing hurt there. You've got two. Just get this one here and get out of the inning without letting them scratch.
All right, Kent, Morgan on third. She's gonna cause some havoc for. I don't know who Starkville plays. I don't have their lineup. I mean, I don't have their schedule in front of me. But that girl's good right there. I don't know if she can get on the bag. She's gonna run a little bit. Ball's up. All right, 30. I want to tell you, I am. You talked about it earlier with Hayden, and there's a time and a place for everything. But man, you get a chance to swing that ball there, 3-0 hack. I'm hacking. That's me. And like I said, there's a time and a place. You got to know your hitters also. But you
game situation early like this, you're down 2.
Yeah, and she struggled a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, still, what does it hurt right there with her? You're only down 2.
But if you find that pitch and if she hits 12 home runs on you for the year, hey, let her hack or doubles, either one. But that's a good squad here too. DeSoto Central just got up. They're going to get loose.
Really not sure why we took that last pitch. That was a middle pitch to kind of get her to try to roll over on something there, but.
32's you count. You got 2 outs. Foul ball, right side. She's flinging, man. I'm gonna tell you, she's
looks really good.
This is, boy, if you can. And I'm gonna tell you, I love Coach Jesse calls a really good ball game. And last year, when she's in command of all her pitches, or she'll throw a changeup here and make you. When you got to worry about a changeup with a full count as a hitter, I mean, she's thrown some good ones. And I'm gonna tell you who's got. Going to be a base hit in the left field. Going to score a run. Single. There we go. That's not smart right there.
Got her hung up in a rundown.
And here we go. Got 1 run. Got a hit. Got an error. That's easy. In my opinion, base running and rundowns are the easiest thing to do in baseball. And softball. And Coach Witten works on this daily, so I know she's not happy there.
Everything else went great with that execution. Everybody got in place. They did their job. The one thing you might nitpick is you want to push her back to first more. She was getting a little deep towards second during that rundown. You want to kind of keep her toward first.
But the out, you just don't want to give them anything. Hey, and that's what this is for. This is to whittle those errors away. And well, you do have one behind the plate that is will hose you and will throw behind you, but now she's got to learn from the first from Morgan. Like I said, Morgan's going to run.
They look like they're equipped to run as well. For the kids I've seen, the way they move.
Yeah. Change up from Hayden back to the pitcher.
I know 22-footers.
Yep. Andley, I'm going to say Pilati. We're going to leave it at that. I bet not a lot of Starkville folks are listening, so I won't get in too big of trouble. I'm going to tell you what. It's a 2-1 ball game. You got 2 outs first inning. Not sure what this hitter can do, but look, I'm running. And I'm going to tell you who else will run. Coach Witten will run. It was a called strike. Called strike. Twos across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Got to be moving here, I would imagine. Or not.
Great changeup.
Changeup, that's absolutely filthy right there. That is a Maddie Sowell type changeup. It's just dirty.
Which I imagine we'll see that one today too.
You will. And I'm going to tell you, she's a good one. And there's 2 people that are going to come on board this year that takes care of business. They've been on the team a while and have played their role and waited their turn, and that is Grayson Higginbotham, who's come in and pinch hit different times, hitting bombs, hitting doubles, doing a great job. And then Sal comes in as a pitcher, and she's just dirty, man. She just is. Had one left on. We had one run, one hit, one error by the Tigers, and one left on base. Top of the second inning, we got a 2-1 ball game. Good guys. All right, guys, back at it. I almost called you Brent.
You have about twice so far.
Have I said that?
Absolutely.
That is great. Shout out to Brent. Love me some Brent Johnson. We met for a meeting the other night. Should have lasted about an hour. We stayed there. I think they stayed 3. Bertley Barrett at the plate. She's a Williams Baptist commit. Great school up in Arkansas, man. I love that. Love the school. She visited, fell in love with it, and Bertley's got some big time pop.
Yeah, she's been strong since she was 7.
Yeah.
You know,
that ball is lined in the left field.
That ball was scorched.
Bertley led the state in stolen bases. No, she didn't lead the base in stolen bases. She's going to hit a ton of doubles. She runs like John does. Pretty good. Quick first step. Can't believe they're taking her out. They're running for her. Got Ella Pollen.
You know, if you look around, Lee, you've watched, 90% of these kids play since they were 6 or something?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy to see the development.
It's so much fun. I remember when we were just going, man, I hope they make the team as 7th graders. Ball's going to be popped up to the left side.
It's going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble.
Eases over, makes the play.
That ball was a little bit of trouble. It was hanging up there, moving in the wind. Shortstop did a really good job of keeping her feet.
Pretty high sky also.
Absolutely.
Got Bella Adams comes to the plate. Thanks. Bella's your right fielder. Also an infielder, plays a little bit everywhere. I don't think I've seen Bella catch. Unique story about Bella. She didn't start playing softball till she was 12, played baseball.
That seems to be a theme, too, these days.
Yeah, came in, did a really good job for us last year early and just stayed in the lineup. Bella. What we got?
Who's your runner?
Ella Pollen.
Okay.
Ella's a junior, played a ton of softball, really good player. Bella Adams north of 300, hit 327 for the Tigers last year. Ball's up.
Kid hitting the count here, same approach as a couple of the ones before, just looking for that pitch kind of in the middle there. Looking for the mistake here.
I'm gonna tell you, I think it was me, you, Sadie, and Mr. Bright last year. We were talking about this lineup, how you it's just balls laced down the line for at least 2. Stand-up double RBI for Bella Adams. That a baby.
Ball hugged the bag and then found a gear.
All right, going to bring up KK Kirkpatrick. Here's the deal. Whether I'm playing checkers or marbles or softball or football, I want KK Kirkpatrick on my team. She is a spark plug. She got us to the state. I think she was a 9th grader. She come in, pinch hit one against Lewisburg, and we were down, and we come back winning the game. It was her that did it, and she's a good one. She's center fielder for the Tigers. She's a Itawamba commit. We hadn't said a lot. Bella's had offers, and she has not committed yet. So KK at the plate, one of the best center fielders in the state for sure.
Well, if you want to see a battle of good center fielders, you wait for about another 2 hours.
That
and you're going to see it.
Yeah. Haley Hefner, as fast a kid as I've ever seen from first to third. 10 you count. You got a 3-1 ball game. Stolen base for Bella. I look down.
You were talking about you and Josh and I talking about
about the lineup.
About the lineup in general. I'll tell you what I told my wife on the ride in this morning. You know how weird it's going to be to see a South Panola Hernando softball game and not see Kate Johnson, not see Sadie Bright or Nia Fondren or Mackenzie Houston. Or
they've battled since 8th grade on up.
Man, we were spoiled the past couple of years with just some unreal type talent that's gone on to the next level.
It's been so much fun, yeah. And your third baseman's already hit 2 home runs this year, by the way.
Yeah, 3.
She hit another one? Okay. Yeah, she's got as much pop as anybody that I've seen play the game. 31 you count. You got 1 out.
The cool thing is, though, we get to watch their replacements grow into that same kind of kid. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt. I'm going to tell you, baseball it was my life, and it's still, and now it's just eased over. KK's not going to stop, and I'm going to tell you, at the high school level, I hate that. I don't like it. I don't like giving them second because she's going to score here in just a second. All right, got Gentry back up. Gentry has had, like I said, she's had offers also all over the place, and she has not committed and just decided to wait just a tad. And why not? You're a junior. Enjoy high school. Called strike.
Katie's a great leadoff hitter in the sense that she's going to put pressure on the defense. I don't care where the ball is hit, how hard or how slow. You're going to score more runs on throwing errors at first, trying to get her out.
Yeah, she gets out of the box extremely fast, and she's going to take the play. She'd hit in a 2-hole a lot last year with. Oh, that's a base hit. She drives that ball to the left. That's going to be 3. Going to drive in 2. Stand-up triple. Continues to want to play and.
Really in the driver's seat here with 31.
31's your count. You really got to look at something to drive. See, this I'm developing. I'm maturing as a broadcaster. Because last year I'd have pushed mute and said stay back and drive the ball. But we're working on that. It's funny you say something up here. You can be very positive and yell at your own kid, and they think you might be a little negative. See, right here I would say what I'd do is I'd hit mute. So hey. Look fastball, but you better be keeping your chin on for a changeup because she's probably going to throw it here.
She took something off that pitch. Hayden did get a little open there. That's about all that happened. I mean, she was still on. That's okay. Not a lot of difference between 3-1 and 3-2 as a hitter. You're still in that zone, that same zone of something to drive.
I think 32 is your count.
It is. The scoreboard's wrong because the scoreboard also has Hernando with 5 runs in the top of the first, and we're actually in the top of the second.
Okay, I had to do it.
I thought we were going to not do that.
I have not matured a whole lot.
I did. I was going to bring that up.
She ain't heard a word I said either. It's got to play. I'm going to tell you, it's fun as a parent to watch your kid, though, excel. Ball 4. It's going to be another wild pitch.
Coach Wooden is a little upset with Hayden's hustle to first there.
Well, she
just kind of corrected that.
I think she wanted to go to second.
She did.
Yeah.
She wanted her to hustle and get the big turn where if nothing else, she's got the shot. But she had the bag.
And not to take up over because she's mine, but sometimes when you're at the plate, you don't know the ball's behind you, but you got to look at that. Also, I'm a big proponent of every time you leave the box, look at it, hitting a double every time with, when you hit. I wish I would have done that a little more often in my career back in the 30s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do when you still got to go hitch up the mule to get back home.
Right. Much power here at the plate. Don't let this the small frame fool you here.
Yeah, she hit one against us at home last year.
Yeah.
That was a no-doubter for sure.
Jayla bounced one off the third baseman her first at bat. She's definitely likes pulling the ball.
That's a handle job, shallow. That ball's down.
It's going to fall for a base hit. You got to love those. As a hitter, dude, you love those because you're going to hit so many missiles right at people they catch.
I promise you in the scorebook, that looks like a one-hop rocket to the left fielder.
Yes, it does. Base hit for Jayla Sykes. Fourth of the inning. Brings up A.C. Cox. AC took one on the inner half of the plate last time. You bet that's not going to happen again.
Just took a really good changeup. Maybe her best changeup of the day on the inside right there in a place where the pitcher had to have it too. So she's probably sitting that pitch early in the count.
Ooh,
she hammered. And that ball was crushed. A one-hopper off the left field fence.
All right.
You're going to
have a play at the plate. Jayla's safe at the plate. 2 RBI double for A.C. Cox.
Well, I promise you she was sitting on changeup. I'm not sure what she got, but whatever it was in that inner half where she was looking.
Yeah, she's got a lot of pop. There's a smile. That's what it's about. We'll bring Grayson Higginbotham up here in just a minute, who's got much power too also. Yeah,
Yellow Jackets with a little meeting on the rubber right here, a little breather.
Yeah,
break some of the momentum.
They came out. They weren't worried about the preseason rankings either. But that's not fun. You come out on a 50-degree day, which is beautiful, and you run up against a preseason #1 team in the state.
I think Hernando's chances of being back in Hattiesburg is probably as high as anyone's. I mean, losing Kate was a big deal.
Man, you got Higginbotham. She's tough to replace.
You do. Grayson's gonna feel those well.
Yeah, just two totally different type hitters though. Grayson's gonna hit, which both of them hit with pop. But if you one-hop the shortstop last year, Higgy was on. And I think Grayson's going to leave the yard 8 to 10 times this year. I think she's going to have a heck of a year, hit a lot of doubles. Fun stuff. She deserves it. I'm a big fan.
You mentioned this earlier. It's kind of hard to sit for a lot of years because, you're waiting your turn, but you're as good as some of these kids are, and you had to sit. That tells you how good the kids in front were.
Oh, without a doubt. And she's paid. I've never heard she'd come in and pinch hit and do her job. And without a doubt, the hardest job in softball or baseball is to pinch hit. She's going to pop up to the shortstop this time. I don't think AC is going to get anywhere on a tag.
She was a little out front there. I mean, that's all she was, just a little out front.
It's going to bring up Bertley laced a pitch into left field last year for her first hit of the 26 season, which they don't count on these jamborees.
It counts where it matters, though, in that confidence, man. In that confidence column, it counts on a lot.
Definitely.
And there's another one scored.
Laced. Center fielder drops her hip, goes back, catches the ball. She sat on it. She just missed it. All right, give me a second.
The scoreboard's wrong for anybody that's here looking at it. It's 2 runs in the first and 4 in the second.
Yeah, I even got 6 here. I don't know what I was looking at, but I've got 5 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base there, I do think, but I'm talking more than anything else.
2 left on.
2 left on. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go. I was just telling Holmes' coach about the last time I was here. We beat them first game 17-0. I get thrown out like the 7th inning. And I have been thrown out before. 7th inning, we beat them. And then I got so I had to watch the next game, and it went 9. So it was a long bus ride back to Clarksdale. That ball is going to be hit to Callie Desmond. Base hit through the 4-hole. I thought Callie had it.
That was a hard play for anybody to make. Both your first and second baseman committed until they each one knew where they belonged. It just had that last hop on the turf, man. That last hop on the turf.
That was going to be that's Rose Dabbs. Didn't we have a K to end the inning last inning?
We did.
I think we did. All right, so we got Rose Dabbs. I'm sorry. Hold on. See if we can find a number here. I'm off one. I think that was Rose. We had a K. Rose Dabbs has a base hit. You got Mariah Tate.
Yes, because we have a courtesy runner at first for Dabbs. And that's number 22. We don't have a lineup sheet, so I'm not sure that we even know
Olivia Lowry, I do have a substitute, so and they've established. Look, you throw behind them, they're probably going to go. And I think when Morgan did it a while ago, the first inning, I think that was planned.
100%.
So I like staying confident, throwing behind them until when you can. And they don't know, they don't know us other than they don't know our players. So let's run and throw and play some ball. Got a 6-1 ball game. Scoreboard is right. You got a 2-1 count to Mariah Tate. I normally have a scoreboard. I did not. Scorebook, so I can keep up with it a little better. It was, I got a job. I work on Thursday and Fridays now. It's just not.
Yeah, and you're not used to working.
I'm not. We got a little something. Starkville's got a little something going here. Got runners at first and second. Bring up Emma Pruitt. Six to 1. I wouldn't imagine we're going to see any small ball here. She's going to she'll be hacking. And hacking she was up around her chin. I like it. Swing it. Can't walk off the island. I used to tell my Latin Americans, you can't walk off the island. You got to swing off the island. You got to hit it.
Must have been a little low.
Yeah, it was a really good pitch. So 1-1 is your count.
I'll tell you what, where we're sitting, the wind's not bad. The sun is shining, and there are tons of other players from other teams and parents. This is fun.
Yeah, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is foul ball down the left field line. This is summer ball is what it's for. It's travel ball. I love it. Play a lot of it, but there's nothing like high school softball. And in DeSoto County at South Panola, when we play South Panola, I'll throw a number out there because I'm 400 or 500 folks at the games. Us, Lewisburg. There's a lot of people there.
There's
a ton of people. I don't know.
I've seen some that it would not surprise me that it's 500 at some of those games.
They all look like playoff games.
They do, and
swing and a miss.
Young lady was very aggressive at the plate.
She's hacking.
You're a big Ole Miss guy, and I'm born and bred a Mississippi State guy. Those rivalry games are fun, but it seems like you have not just one rivalry game anymore in softball in North Mississippi. You got 3 or 4 a year.
Well, what it is, it's not necessarily the fans aren't right. Some of the DeSoto County fans, but our girls play together in the summer, and they're best friends, and they're spending the night with each other, and then they're playing them. Look, I love my brother more than anything in the world, but if you can bet this, when he was at UT Martin, if I was still playing at Ole Miss, I want to beat him. Sure. And he wanted to beat me. Trying to throw behind the runner, and just there wasn't a play there.
Great thing about this, very short turnaround. They'll have a practice Monday before they play on Tuesday. They will. I'm sure. I know the coaching staff at Hernando and some, but the coaching staff at South Panola especially, they will work through whatever they see today as hard as they can to be prepared for Tuesday. So these are really good things to kind of have happen now. We'll go into practices and they'll get this stuff sorted quick.
And Coach Whitten's made the comment the other day. Look, we got 2 fresh new corners, and Hayden's going to throw behind. She's going to throw behind. She's getting a little throw behind happy there because she wasn't off that much, but that had 2 years ago.
Great change-up.
That's got us out of some big-time binds, and we're going to throw it around. Skinner's really throwing the ball well today. She's walked a few. She's going to be a little rusty, like you said. She didn't even pitch a whole lot until Christmas, a little before Christmas, maybe.
Because she missed. She plays with Kaylee during the summer, and of course, she showed up to some games and did the support thing. But with the boot on, this is her first quote unquote game experience since July.
Yeah. She's such a competitor, I'm going to tell you.
And goofy. Lord have mercy. I love her to death. She's comfortable in her own skin. She's just a really, really bright personality. But when you get her out here, her competitive streak shows, and it is big.
It does. And I'm going to tell you what it is. It's from her watching some girls that were in front of her also. See how they do it. Hayden just hosed her third. There she throw behind to get her out. A great job by Hayden Hodge and A.C. Cox. She throws behind her. That's just dirty, dude.
Strike them out, throw them out.
I was a middle infielder. I like to hit. I like to. A lot of times I wish I didn't take my plate back. I will brag on Hayden. No matter what she does at the plate, she's going to come back here. She loves catching. And Nikki Whitten has done a great job with her because I'm going to tell you.
And just about knocked her down, chest bumping her on the field, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. Go back and look at Nikki's stat. Nikki could play.
I'll tell you now, that was a velocity pitch on the outer part of the plate to a right-handed batter that set Hayden up to have to do nothing but slide on one knee and throw that way. And the girl had turned her back, almost walking to third. It was I guarantee you they saw that at that small building past right field out there that was coming.
Yeah, and that defense is supposed to be fun also. It's not, and Nikki makes it, and Coach Whitten makes it fun, but she expects a ton out of you. And the little things that she does is why she's such a dynamic coach. And I put her up the next game. You got 2 coaches that just get after her. And what I like about Coach Whitten is she coaches. If she had 8 guys that's hitting bombs, hey, we'd sit back and let them hit bombs. But she knows where we win with speed and defense and pitching, and that's what she does. So fun stuff, man. It's going to be a fun 2 years. I hope it slows down. I can't believe it.
It's leaving in a hurry. The thing I have on you is I've got one that is playing her very first year of school ball.
Yeah.
I've got a 7th grader that's playing South Panola Middle School ball. So I have 6 more years of this where you have 2.
Well, no, because I'll be down there. We'll do those games. But, I get, we like to both play cowboy when we're not here, with the horses and the cows. And so I get to do a lot more of that afterwards. But I'm not looking – this is the most fun thing I've ever done. It was way more fun than me when I played and everything. I could do it 24/7. These girls do a little different. They like to do other things too. But here we go. All right, let's see. I'm lost. We're sitting there talking and soaking it up. You got Callie Desmond at the plate. Callie flew out to your shortstop, her first at bat. Callie's at I'm going to tell you what, Coach Carson down there at Itawamba has come up here and gobbled them up. And as a ex-recruiter, college coach, I would too. I'd come up here and offer every one of these girls if they can play, and they can. That ball is laced. She's got tons of pops. Going to be off the bottom of the fence for a stand-up double for Callie Desmond.
That ball was touched. Wind or not, that ball was touched.
Yeah, that ball didn't get over 30-foot high. It was a missile.
Their left fielders chased a few down. She's got pretty good foot speed. She wasn't catching that one to save her life. I promise you, that ball was touched.
Callie's been
You're talking about Itawamba. They've offered both of our children.
Yeah,
they love the schools, man.
I love Carson.
It was a great visit, man. They're awesome people.
I can't say enough about, of course, I knew the baseball side of things. Bella takes ball one. The baseball side of things, the complex is MAC CC is the top. It is the SEC of junior college baseball and softball and football. And I've been to we've been to most schools, and I'm glad I don't have to make that decision. 10's your count, and we're going to have some of the coaches. They're going to do that ball. She just got under it a little bit. Oh, and she misplayed. It's going to be an error by your left fielder.
It's going to be a two-base error and a three-base error. Look
Bella hustling. There you go.
Three-base error and score a run there. You were talking about the kids and how they like to do things in the summer. We got to talking with a few dads here last year. Have you ever sat down and looked at the number of games your kid plays in 12 months?
I had.
It would stagger you. They're going to play 30 to 36 probably in high school. They're going to play 5 a weekend 5 times a year in the summer, and they're going to play 5 to 6 a weekend for 3 days during the winter. That adds up pretty quick.
It does, and I'm going to tell you, they like it.
They're playing 60 to 75 games depending on what tournaments and stuff they go to. I mean, it's a lot for a kid that still wants to have a social life.
Yeah, but there's nothing like this. I mean, you're hanging out with your best friends
or
hotels
playing against them.
or playing against them. Yeah. All right, KK's up. She reached on a walk her first at bat. You got Bella Adams at third. 7-1. Good guys. Swing and a miss. Just pulled that chin out just a hair. You talking about some pop. This one here got some pops. Don't think she won't lose the yard. Leave the yard. Lose the yard too, I guess. No, we got nobody. Ball out.
Top 3-7-1 for anybody who can see the scoreboard. They're swapping out operators, and so they're having a little bit of difficulty getting going there.
That ball is smoked down the line. Going to be
fair ball.
Fair ball. And that was a hack. That was up. It's not tough to throw her up top because she's not going to dunk on you. But that Spud Webb, she just laced that one off her. It was up there around her nose, and she just hits a double off the left field wall. And there's a couple of them that like them up there, and one of them lives at my house.
Back to leadoff. This is Katie Gentry's third at bat of the game.
Katie laced one into her right center last at bat for a stand-up triple. I think. No, I don't know if it was a stand-up triple. I think she might have slid.
It was,
she didn't have to.
There's a base hit.
Base hit to left. Going to score KK.
And she's going to turn that single into a double without any trouble.
Great at bat. First pitch, hacking. Double for Katie Gentry. He's going to bring up Hayden Hodge. Lace one into left. A base hit in the first, second inning.
Well, for anybody listening that has to play Hernando this year, you should watch this while you can, because the base running aggressiveness, you're going to have to be on your P's and Q's. Your ball's got to get back in from the outfield quickly.
Nobody out. Top of third. That ball's laced down the line. It's going to be foul. Brent, what comes next after something like that? You're going to see a change-up fairly early.
Anybody that's keeping up with the scorebook, that's 3 times he's called me Brent today.
Brent and I, we did it for so long.
I actually wondered on the way here this morning how long it was going to take.
And I hang out with you more, away from here than Brent. I'm sure Brent's giggling right now.
Oh, I promise.
I got to look at my phone. I don't know. I normally get some texts from some folks. It's going to be a attempted stolen base and a stolen base from KK. All right, we got a 1-1 count. Should get one up and let Hayden backspin it on out of here. Ball's down. She stayed consistent with her changeup. She's going to throw it, and I don't blame her. 2-1 you count. You got nobody out. We got more than a 6-1 ball game.
It is. It's 7-1 at the moment, and it won't take long to be 8-1 here just in a second.
Come on, Hayden, get on one right here. You got a good one. Warming up out there. Kobe Young, senior for DeSoto Central. She's warming up for the next game. Ball's down.
3-1 count. In the driver's seat big time here.
Right here, you look for something you can hit the scoreboard with. Yeah, she's just going to try to flip it in there. You know, the game's not going the way Starkville wants, so she's just trying to throw strikes right now. Get back in, try to swing the bat. Ooh, swing and a miss. Pulled her head a little bit. Let's go. Keep your head in.
The expression on Hayden's face, I don't think you even had to tell her.
Yeah. All right,
full crowd here. If y'all heard that out loud, it's a full crowd here.
Yeah, it is. It's not a South Panola Hernando game, but it's that ball's going to be hit your third baseman. Really good play by your third baseman. Throws Hayden out at first.
That was a one-hop rocket she took because it took her.
That's a really good play by your third baseman.
That's the only ball Katie can't score on right there. Yeah. Is a one-hop rocket at the third. But anything else she's scoring there, that's the one that can't score.
But I'll tell you this. Lead there, that's tough base running there, and she did a really good job there. Gonna bring up Jayla Sykes. Jayla had a base hitter last at bat. Ball's up. I got one down. We'll be top of the third inning.
Tried to throw the changeup again there, held on to it a little too long.
Up and out.
Well, I'm sure for the coaching staff of Hernando, they'll be very interested in the next game, getting to see some DC play.
Oh, definitely. I'm going to tell you what, they got a good squad. Harley does a good job up there.
They graduated some seniors, especially London Armstrong leaving there was just a phenomenal athlete. I know you know her dad well.
Yeah, great athlete. Great receiver at Ole Miss, Jamie Armstrong. She's down at Northwest playing for Coach Chelsea Bramlett, who's she best softball player I ever gotten to know. 4-time All-American. I mean, good gravy.
Ball off the backstop, back to the catcher pretty quick. Katie can't do anything there.
Just a bit outside.
Man, not you. I'm telling you, you're talking to one of the biggest Bob Buchanan fans ever. I loved him. And he was not a great player like you've ever watched his life story.
You say that, but he's in the big leagues. I mean,
he did, but he said himself he wasn't. I love listening to him commentate.
That's part of his comedy act, as he says he was. But you get paid as a player, and you make it to the big leagues. Pretty good player.
Let it come through.
All right, Jayla Sykes walks. AC Cox had a. Hold on a second. We're gonna have a.
Yep, I see. You got. She's gonna start pulling some people and rotating. You got a.
Is this Ella? This is Ella Pollen coming in for AC. Come on, Ella. Drive one off our wall right here. Got runners at first and third. One out. Ooh, nice hack by Ella Pollen.
Very nice one. You'll have another pinch hitter on deck as well, it looks.
That's Kendall.
It is.
Kendall hit them pickups out there. You better have your brush guards on. Foul ball straight back. I got 0-2 count, 1 out. Top of the third inning. Ella's another one in that junior class that came up. Man, we just really big junior class that can play. The ball's down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got 1 out.
I said it for a couple of years. I thought last year's seniors in North Mississippi may be one of the greatest group of seniors to come out of high school softball. But I will go out on a limb and nothing against this year's seniors, but next year's seniors may give them a run for their money.
Well, there's just more of them. There's a ton of them, and it's all that whole group from the last 5 years until the next few years. There's a lot of kids going on to the next level.
Ella goes down on strikes, and what I'm going to tell you is a pitch that I don't even question that was not a strike.
Is that ball up? I just kind of
was up and out, and he called it. I'm not real sure.
We do have 2. Yeah, it's going to widen a little bit when you're up. I think it's an 8-1 ball game.
No, I shouldn't. It's still 7-1 because Katie's still on third.
6-7. All right, we got Kendall Floyd coming to the plate.
And this kid will be special in a short time.
Yeah, and this is one of those that you got an older kid behind the plate, and she's going to get some at bat. She's going to hit this year.
Well, you weren't here for the JV game. Her first at bat, she hit about 405 feet of foul balls down the right field line off the handle. We didn't even get barrel.
Yeah.
And they were cruising getting away from here.
She's strong. What's Kendall? Kendall 6 foot yet?
Oh, absolutely.
She's a tall kid, but she doesn't. She looks really good in the box. She looks really good behind the plate. You'd think, we were talking the other day. She just missed. That she might outgrow the catching position, put her on first. But I don't know. She's really good back there. She's really good. Those Division I coaches like those.
She just missed scaring the people across the bullpen right there, folks.
Yeah, they need helmets on the back of their head. All right, guys, I think we're 7-1 right now in the bottom of the third, and we're going to take a little break. All right, guys, back at it, bottom of the third inning.
Very long top for just one scratch.
Yeah, it really was. Had bases juice there. We just didn't get that hit where we were hoping we would. It's easier to tell guys' numbers. We don't have this long hair.
That's right.
We got Morgan back up. She's a fun one to watch. I'd watch someone behind her.
I'm going to look shortly. I'd love to see what grade she's in, because if she doesn't have offers, I would be surprised.
Yeah, with that speed. You got Addie Rochelle on the mound for the Tigers. Addie had, and I should know this but I don't. The curvature of the spine, had the surgery.
Scoliosis?
Yeah, she came out of the surgery 4 inches taller, I think, is what they said. That's crazy.
That is.
And she has got a softball build, throws the ball really well, really quick at the plate, came in some last year at the plate, pinch hitting, bunting situations. She always got, I pick on her about a ball down at Madison Central that she, circus tent out there, but she ended up catching the ball. She said it was a cloudy day. She said the sun got in her eyes. I said, hey, you're learning.
She's very deceptive with her motion on the rubber, and then even though she left that changeup up a little bit, it's effective. It's very effective because you don't know what they're.
There's another.
She threw it again and left
just got it up. And it just got it up. It's going to be at least 2. This kid can play. She's going to get
thrown
there.
out third.
There you go. Throws her out. Really good relay from KK to little Ozzy to AC.
That relay has to be perfect because that kid was absolutely flying.
Yeah, I like her. We're going to remember her name, put a star by her, and I'd like to see where she goes. If she's old enough to have an offer, she's going to get one from here, from Holmes. You can bet that.
She just had a pitch at her throat that she tomahawked for a double and then gets thrown out advancing to third there. But, I mean,
why not?
Not a lot of teams are throwing her out there. I mean, that relay's got to be perfect.
Yeah, and it was. And you're talking about a shortstop that – one of the best. And KK, one of the best. So we do have one out now. Bottom of the third inning. Boy, I lean on the scoreboards a lot, and it's just Coach has got a lot going on right now. Ball's going to be popped up to your first baseman, Higginbotham, for out number 2 in the bottom half of the third.
That's what you're looking for. The scoreboard is 100% wrong because they're showing 9-1. It's not right. Folks, we're in the bottom of the third, 7-1.
We're going to have Sadie Foote struck out her first at bat. Going to be the Southern Mississippi commit. I'd like to know where she plays. I'd like to know her. She looks good in the box now, I'm going to tell you. Skinner got her on a changeup, I believe her.
She did.
First at bat.
And then she just took a changeup that was painted on the outside right there for strike 1 and an 0-0 count.
Ball's up top.
She's not going to Southern Miss because she can't play. Let's put it that way. She can play to go. She's going to Division I and to a pretty good school.
I love Southern. They do a good job recruiting Mississippi kids. That ball's laced in the 4-hole. She gets thrown out at first.
She gets thrown out at first from the right fielder.
I'm going to tell you what, that right there, I've dreamed about that, and that's the worst thing ever in the world. To get a base hit up the middle and then get it taken away from you. That's like filling your plate up with spaghetti and dropping it on the way out, and it's just no fun.
That ball was off the end of the bat and it was still hit hard enough that she was thrown out from right field. That kid right there is probably extremely strong.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys, top of the 4th. We'll be right back. All right, back at it, top of the 4th inning. Jonathan.
There's 4 for the day.
Jonathan. I bet Brent couldn't build me a deck on the back of my porch on the back of my house as good as you did. That did not even. I hope I don't get home and it's down, but it didn't. That snow didn't crumble my tin. That's for sure. Y'all got any? I'm telling you, if you're listening to me and you have anything to do with your home, you need taken care of. You call me. I'll get you set up with Jonathan Cobb. He built the prettiest porch on the back of my house I've ever seen. Ball down. Who we got hit?
Number 8, and I don't.
Oh, this is great. It's Pickett. And you talk about a baseball family. Her dad, Johnny, and Uncle Bobby could swing it. There was a mark left on the Ole Miss's ball. He played at Arkansas, played at Northwest and Arkansas State. 1-1 count to Pickett. And I said, just don't get a fastball up to him. They got a fastball up, and the batter's eye had a dot on it for about 3 years. But he'd rather. He's a lot like Austin Riley. He likes hunting, fishing as much as he does ball.
Yeah.
And he can do it.
Lee, I think that's Kennedy Bergeron you have there on deck, and the only reason I can tell you that is she also plays with Kaylee.
Yeah, that is Bergeron. Let's see if we can get a couple hits by some.
She's a heck of a little ball player, too, now.
She loves it. She gets after it, too. Her mama used to say, they pick on me about getting on Hayden. She thought, could you holler at Bergeron every now and then? I'm like, sure. They say Pickett can track them in the outfield. Just missed that ball.
Yep.
See if we can get something falling in. Oh, it did make the play, second baseman. All right, do have Bergeron come to the plate. You got one. This is where it gets screw. I'm not even writing it down. We're winging it now. It's funny. Jonathan Brent was saying with the first time we started, she said, well, what about the downtime? I was like, brother, you ain't got to worry about downtime with me. We can make up some stuff to talk about.
Not hard to do in these situations.
No, I just love this game. We know the girls, and it's fun. See if she can get on one. She got a lot of pop right here.
She does.
You had met my partner. It's Coach Witten's aunt, Darla Sparacino, and she normally brings me food before the game, so I miss her here. Hey, Darla. And Witten's granddaddy, he's listening to everything. I guarantee you can call him what the score is, what Hayden's done, what somebody else has done.
That's a handle job.
Yeah, right? That's going to be pretty easy. I say pretty easy. It had that
English
spin, like a pool ball. She makes the play for the second out of the inning. We got, this is Maddie Sile. And I'm going to tell you, this one can bang it too. You'll see her on the mound here, probably going back out. And best changeup I've ever seen.
I'm just telling you. My child can't stand facing her because that's her nemesis.
Yeah, and she can hit. I'm telling you, she can hit.
Really quick inning for Starkville. A little 1, 2, 3 there.
Yeah, hit it right at him. Maddie can hit, man. She just can. 7-1 still. This is going to be the bottom of four.
Well, I will tell you now that this is fun. It's tons of fun. The girls are having fun. They're up fairly big right now. They're working on a few things. Here in about 2 hours, I can promise you the mentality is about to change. It's
funny, the stories we tell about the South Panola Hernando games, but our girls, Hayden and Kaylee, are best buddies. They're buddies. They stay at each other's house and everything. So those games, and Jonathan wasn't doing the game with me, but I can find you in the stands. But we tell the story. There's two stories I like to tell about those. One is when she comes up to the plate and they make eye contact and they laugh. The other is Kaylee hits a missile off the wall against us, and then they throw a ball in the dirt. Well, Hayden hoses her at third. And don't think I don't pick on her. Because my kid wasn't pitching, so I didn't care that she hit a double.
I'll tell you something about that you didn't know. The double was hit off of Skinner, and Kaylee and Skinner will probably get into more trouble together than any two kids out here today during the summer, just because they're themselves. And so she was super fired up about the double, and the biggest swing of emotions. Then one of her best friends hosed her.
That was great, and that was 2 years ago.
It was. We kind of had your number that particular year, and then y'all returned the favor last year. I was telling the guy this morning that this is a terrible stat to have. Hernando swept South Panola softball last year, middle school, JV, and varsity, and that one's a little tough to swallow. Still.
Yeah.
So we're looking for that redemption.
Well, now we get to root for each other most of the time because 6A classification, 7A. So I hope we're staying in the same hotel room mid-May. Rooting for each other, for both Tigers to win another state championship. Your kid's getting on my nerves over here behind me. I don't know what she's doing. All right.
I don't know. We need to find her mama.
Bottom of the fourth.
Let it go foul down.
Or throw her out.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, she hurt something. She hurt something getting out the box.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was an ankle or what it is.
I'm not sure. This pole right here is in the way. Did she try to get out of the way of the ball and it hit?
when she check swung, and as soon as she took 2 steps, I thought they were going to let it go foul. I'm assuming she did too, and then she starts hobbling, and Hayden made the right decision there. I was not focused enough to even be saying that probably.
Sometimes we get to talking and hope our cameras are good. Ball's down.
Maddie's going to be a big difference this year for Hernando as well. Something not a lot of groups have, but both South Panola and Hernando have 2 really good lefties that can come out and really compete. That's so good.
It's just filthy, man. I say it a lot. Kate's got really good. Kate's changeup was really good. She'd throw it. I just being around the plate. Maddie will.
She'll throw that thing 3 pitches in a row.
Yeah, it's just her arm speed is exactly the same, and there it is. It looks like a cartoon character. It looks like Snoopy or something out there. It looks like a cartoon character when she throws, just stops in midair.
I'm going to be real honest with you. I've watched a lot of high school softball throughout this state, and in others, as well, seeing some stuff. That's one of the best ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's a good one.
And she threw it 3 times in a row in 3 different spots.
Yeah, and I love it. She is her offers have been numerous also, and for some reason I thought she committed. I thought she committed to Northwest. I might be wrong, but I think she did. I know she's got an offer there.
We'll find her out in between games so we can clarify that the second time around.
Yeah.
But I promise you, I don't care who you are. If you need a kid that's going to throw you out in a big position, that pitch right there is the one you need.
Ask Northwest Rankin. She did come in. They were beating us, and she come in, and she just shut some really good hitters down. And one of them's at Georgia this year. All right, that ball
really good job by the hitter there.
Center field. That's exactly where you want to hit that pitch.
Stand up double.
Ease on in for a double.
I think she bet all her chips on that one pitch.
Yeah, she struck out her first at bat, and I think she hit a double and struck out. You got Rose Dads had a single her first at bat. Yeah, she laced that ball. That ball was hit well.
Yeah, she shoved all the chips in on a changeup. If it was any other pitch in the changeup, she's in the dugout right now with an out. But she sat on it, hit it well.
All right, we do have one out. We are in the bottom of the fourth. We're going to be a little later than we thought. Sometimes these 5-inning games go a little longer time-wise than they normally would. We had a quick inning a while ago, so. Hey, the weather's nice right now. I'm not complaining. Normally, I tell you what, Smitty does a good job down at down at Lake Cormorant, and I was trying to see if I could see. But she's about to throw. But he and Stacy Knight do such a good job down there, and that field was. I got a picture of it the other day, and it was solid ice, and when a lot of places were melted, so just knew we weren't going to get to play down there. Thanks to Holmes Community College for allowing us to come down here and get after.
My feelings aren't necessarily hurt that we're not in Lake Cormorant for one reason only. If this wind's blowing in Lake Cormorant, it feels 4 times harder.
It's so cold in the Delta.
Oh.
Yeah, those behind her almost.
She better hustle back to that bag, and the next time she's probably going to sit down. That one about scared her.
Yeah, sometimes you run these younger girls, and they're not used to that. The ball gets on you quick. So
scoreboard showing 3-1. It's actually 2-2.
Oh, my.
I think she threw it 4 out of 5 pitches right there.
That's really good. We talked about that before yesterday. And Jessie does such a great job calling pitches for us.
If you can locate that pitch, I don't know that she has to throw another one.
It makes her fastball look 92 if it was a baseball.
The movement is crazy.
You got Mariah Tate, struck out her first at bat.
Now that was better velo for strike one, because I imagine that young lady was thinking, if that slow thing comes in, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I got $1 in my pocket, so she's going to see one here.
It's just, wow. And what you got to do, and I'm going to tell you what, Jessie, next time around, she'll go fastball. She'll totally change it up. And then But if you set changeup, you throw a fastball, you're dead to the water. If you set fastball, you can keep hands back. But that one's so good. You've got to almost try to hit it to the first baseman.
Absolutely.
So saw a reel the other day, and you'll remember this guy. He played. We played in the Rangers organization together. David Hulse. He was an unbelievable center fielder for just fast as lightning. Played. I think he played at Dallas Baptist. But there was a reel on Facebook 2 nights ago where he kept fouling this guy off and hitting the guys in the dugout. It was hilarious. You got to see it. But they were talking about how the movement is so much speed. You can time up an airplane, but movement and location you've got to have if you want to get outs in this game. All right, guys, we're at the top of the fourth. We're going to see some
top of five.
Top of five.
This is end of four.
Yeah. So we're at the top of the 5th inning.
There was no errors, 1 runner left on, no runs scored that last inning, and well, I can say it 100 times and people get sick of hearing it. If you're not watching this changeup this kid throws, please understand the excitement is real. It's nasty.
It's that good, and it's coming from the left side too, and she locates. That's the deal. She locates. Who we got coming up, Brent? We got
5, folks.
No, we got
5
25.
No, it's 5 times you called me Brent today.
No, there we go. And I was just about to say Jonathan. Brent has to correct me all the time last year too. That's something I didn't think. That's something I never thought would happen there.
No, man, it's you get used to something. It tickles me. I'm glad you asked me to help you a little bit this year, and it's going to be fun. The one thing is when we do the South Panola Hernando games, I've got a perspective of the kids you don't know yet.
Oh,
so
without
that's
a doubt.
going to make it a lot easier as well. And I did. I went through the proper channels, okayed it with everybody. Just told to make sure I stay on my good behavior.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't forget we're fathers up here too, and we get excited. I tell everybody, I think said 1 cuss word in 4 years. That's pretty good for me.
Yeah.
And it was against DC. I didn't think it was I didn't think it was an obstruction call, but I'm not the umpire. The ball's popped up to the right side. You see again. Hey, KK don't have a problem swinging it up around her ears, but if she does it, I like it to be inner half of the plate, and she can bang it. All right, we got Evelyn Humphrey coming to the plate. Evelyn's a good player, too. Just kind of waiting her turn a little bit. Oh, we got 1 out, top of 5, foul ball. I was going to ask you, so y'all play DC now?
No, so DC is about to play Starkville again for the rest of the day's schedule.
Okay.
Starkville's playing back-to-back. They drove here. They've got the furthest drive to get
Right.
back home. So they set them up back-to-back and get their games in. So we'll see DC and Starkville next. Then you will get a South Panola Hernando matchup and then a South Panola DC matchup to finish the day.
Gotcha.
So really, really quality softball, especially taking nothing from anybody. The rest of this whole day is going to be pretty quality stuff.
Yeah, I want to tell you, we're trying to get back to Hattiesburg. We got to get out of DeSoto County first, and that's us. You talk about DeSoto Central. You talk about they got a big time pitcher over there in Kobe Young, and then you've got
Lewisburg that's got.
They got some quality hitters.
Man, you got a senior signed to UT Martin and Kara Walker there that's going to. She's the most competitive kid on the field anytime she's out there. I'm just telling you, man. She's a good one. Our sisters over at Northeast actually was speaking with her dad, Tim Walker, this morning. They're headed over to watch them play. Lewisburg is not playing today anywhere. And I think Leah led the world in JUCO last year with some amazing games. And
great play by your shortstop. That has to be, that's your Morgan kid. What an athlete. I'd like to know. I'm gonna find out about her. We're gonna look her up. She's a good one.
But, so you've got that Lewisburg squad's good, and they're led by a good kid in Kara Walker. She's just a great, great kid. I mean, and then they lost some stuff senior-wise as well.
Well, they lost a really good pitcher.
They did. So, I mean, they're gonna have to be like the rest of us. We're kind of all in the same boat here. Our senior pitchers are gone, and now you're asking sophomores and juniors to be the studs, be the horses.
They just are. And we've got some that can do that. All right, Addie Rochelle, she threw an inning earlier, is at the plate now for the Tigers. You have 2 outs.
I don't pitch.
Starkville's full of coaches over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always like to know.
Roman over there.
Yeah, I always like to know where they played and get to know them. It's just tough when you only play them one time, like Lewisburg. And I saw, it's funny, don't tell anybody, I was in Hobby Lobby the other day and run into so I was talking to Hicks for about 30 minutes. My dad said, I'm very disappointed in you. But we talked, and she's excited about getting going. Totally different team, but she's excited. She's as excited about this year's team. They're going to be gritty and get after it.
What is our shortstop's name for Starkville here, Lee?
That would be L.P. Morgan.
L.P.
Morgan.
L.P. Morgan is a sophomore, listed as a utility player. I'm assuming that's going to come off and say shortstop very soon. But she's a sophomore.
Yeah, that's not updated because she's a good one. It's like that. She reminded me of. I tell you who I like, the Germantown, the leadoff hitter for Germantown, Glasgow. Man, she could fly, and she got done. She's at Southern this year. I'd like to see.
We'll see if this. We'll wait till after this pitch. So Morgan is a softball and varsity soccer player.
I could have guessed that.
Yeah. We've got one of those on our team as well that's extremely fast.
Yeah. Haley Hefner. Ooh. All right, Jayla Heights up. Addie Rochelle walks. She does have a base hit on the day and a walk. Hit the other ball hard. Hit it off the third baseman. Foul ball. Have you noticed we're all out front a little bit?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean it's to be expected.
Yeah.
The cool part is most of these kids, if not all of these kids, will make that adjustment in one at bat.
Definitely.
I mean, if they'll get up there, they'll see velo, and they'll see velo with movement, and they'll get in there and make an adjustment. They'll actually probably be more comfortable with it than they are with this anyway. And this kid's probably throwing, 55, 56, I would imagine, is what I think she's probably topped at. Maybe a little
Called
less.
strike?
It is.
It's funny. I got a bunch of texts. I hadn't responded, but Renee just texted, "Would you tell the dude to move his head? He's blocking Hayden's at bat." You heard Chris holler at him a while ago.
No, you were speaking to talking to Hicks and stuff. Our team dynamic changed a lot, after last year's graduating class, and so it's exciting for all of us to kind of see what it looks like.
Balls down. 12's your count.
And then you lose everything that we lost in graduation, and it's you're not filling one or two spots, you're filling 4 or 5, and you're filling the roles of some pretty big
I'm gonna
shoes.
tell you what, you got it. You always want to be strong up the middle. You're definitely strong on the mound. You're definitely strong in center field, and you got a young catcher coming in that I've heard really good stuff about. So
she's a two-sport athlete as well. She swims of all things and plays. That ball is cranked.
I was going to tell you what I would throw her, but I'm not because I don't know who's listening. But no, Jayla Seitz is one of the best players in the state, in my opinion. She gets after it. She loves it. She's as hard a worker as anybody that I've ever seen. All right, 12's your count. You got 2 outs. It is a bunch to 1 right now. I think it's just 7.
It's still 7 to 1. Hopefully that's about to change. But
if she leaves this up, 2-strike hitter, Jayla's going to get after it. Change up.
So they're working her in soft right now. So, I mean, you got to figure they're going up or away here at any time. With 2 strikes, it's a pitcher's count for sure.
$12's your count, 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning, 7 to 1. Good guys. I know y'all can hear that wind a little bit. It whips every now and then. It was cold this morning.
That absolutely was. And I imagine if you're up there in the wind looking at the people on the right field dugout, right field bleachers here, it still is.
Sun helps. I ain't griping. Look, I'm ready to see a mosquito.
After the last 2 weeks, man.
Show me a mosquito.
I saw one yesterday evening, as a matter of fact.
It won't be long till we're crappie fishing over there during the week when we're not playing.
Yeah, that's coming quick.
Yep.
A lot of folks chase the turkeys. I chase the fish.
Yeah.
All in the shallows.
Come on, Jayla. Get Get that barrel going.
Tell you, their little catcher's done a good job with some tough pitches today, too.
Yeah, she's a good little player. This is big for these colleges. Let these girls play, man. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what. There's, of course, I'm marking some stars by some of these kids. If I'm a college coach up here today.
Oh, she fought that one off. God, that was a great pitch. Really good changeup. Finished early.
I'll tell you what. This is Katie Gentry type stuff. If you're this tough of an out at the plate, you can whittle, spit on some balls and whittle them off, and she's gonna mess up. And, I mean, she's not fooling her at all.
I think if you ask 10 people that know Katie Gentry, like, when you watch her play, what is something that, really stands out? Well, the fact that she can foul 15 off and flare one, or foul 10 off and crush one, or beat one out, in the middle. She's such a pesky at bats. God.
And it gets you. And what happens is you do that as a leadoff hitter, but it gives you confidence. There's the ball 2 inches off the plate. You just whittle off because you don't want the umpire making a call. And then you finally get on and you look up, and then you got Hayden behind her, and then you got somebody else. And you go, good gosh, it's just a tough lineup when you got this many kids in a row. Most balls popped up to left field. Good at bat by Jayla Sykes. She just misses it.
That's going to be a 2-base error by your left fielder, and possibly a 3-base. No, they backed the ball well. Oh, that poor left fielder's had it tough today, folks. She has had balls hit over her head and balls whizzed by her, and then that one was just
first game of the year.
Winds blowing, high skies. I mean, poor thing. She fought that one. If you can't tell, Lee's not talking. He's had to take his headset off to ask questions. AC Cox back to the plate. Jayla takes third on the pass ball.
Yeah, we quit. And she did hit a double a while ago. I got a couple strikeouts. Somebody hit for her before. The double and a strikeout, but I'm talking about the double was off the bottom of the fence out there. And
the strikeout was a painted changeup inside on a 2-2 count.
Just a great hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat. And I never did. I always blame me. I look at it, you got 3. You got 3 strikes. But sometimes they get paid to do their job also.
Ball's definitely up. The catcher's kind of trying to hold that there. Ball crosses a good bit high.
20 is your count. We're finally here, man. I'm so glad for some softball.
When it's over with in the summer and stuff, you're ready for the break, and you kind of try to figure out what to do with your time.
Yeah, I know what to do with mine. I got a lot more hobbies right now. That word retirement's pretty good. I still have to work a little bit, but I definitely don't know how I had time to recruit and coach and do all that. I enjoy my time.
Most people that retire and stay active, I've understood, so I don't know how I ever got everything done.
It's nice to have buddies that know how to do things like you, because I don't. My dad said, I'm glad you played ball your whole life, but you're not very good at anything else. So, called strike.
Whew. That was a 3-0 count.
Yeah.
3-0 count there. Runner on third with 2 outs. You kind of want to make sure that you're something you can get down safe there.
I'm going to tell you, Coach Witten's let them start hacking some on 3-0. And if you're up like this is when you can do it. She's probably not get that good of a pitch again. That was a dirty pitch there. That was good.
It was. That's a 2-strike pitch to get you out of an inning a lot of times.
Yeah, that was a good one. We do have 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. You got one of my favorite. I'm telling you, man, I love some Higginbothams. And I won't let that ghost eat right here.
I'd like to see her hit one to that sidewalk with a clear.
Oh, without a doubt. Hit it in the red wagon out there. And she can. Great play by your third baseman. Ball's hit good.
Nice pick by your first baseman in the inning.
All right, that halfway through the 5th, 7-1 still. 8-1. We did pick one up. There you go, Jonathan. See, you got to turn. You got to be Brent. You got to correct man. we get to talking. So
if you pay attention to this scoreboard out there, you will be in a bad way.
And I do. I lean on it a lot. I promise. Hey, we got Kendall Floyd behind the plate. I do know that, and I'm looking. You've got seeing if there's any.
I made some outfield changes, I believe.
Now you got Bellin, right? You got KK, and you got Gentry.
Okay, all right.
I like.
So Hayden's resting those achy knees early.
Yeah. You do have Lefty still on the mound, and she's like I said. I just talked to her dad. She's one of those. She has not committed. Had offers throughout. Had decided we're just gonna wait a minute and concentrate on playing right now.
And you and I have had the discussion, Lee, and for anybody listening or anybody that's going through the recruiting process with a child, man, the mindset of a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid is so much different from kid to kid. Some want to commit and just have that out of the way. They kind of know where they want to go. When they get that offer, that's where I'm going. Nah, I don't have to fool with that anymore. Some kids are more of, I kind of want to keep experiencing it for a little bit, kind of see how I feel, toward the middle of a season or something, and then make a decision.
Well, there's not a whole lot of times in your life that you have people calling wanting you at your job or at your, you know what I mean? And it's nice to have people wanting your child and knowing that all their hard work has paid off. But I'm going to tell you what, with Hayden, as much as calling to commit, it's the decision to make the right decision is – she loves a lot of it. You have to call a coach and tell them something negative. And I'm just like, well, it's a business of those guys too. I mean, they're so you know, and Hayden's big about, she'll pray about things, and you'll know when you're there. And here's the deal: as a parent, I don't like that somebody's playing for 7 different schools and stuff. But as a parent, if you don't fit, you know what I mean. You've got opportunities to go elsewhere now. And I tell you what I like. I'm more like the Arch Manning deal. You go down there and you play and you wait your turn and take care of your business. But we got like I said, our Max CC, our junior college in Mississippi is unbelievable. I've enjoyed it. I've made every visit with her, with Hayden, and I've enjoyed it.
I've made them all with Caitlin, and we're making one this coming Wednesday. We've got another one that she's going to, but it's been fun, and it's a little nerve-wracking too, though, for them. They don't want to disappoint anybody.
But I'll tell you,
but they've got to say no at some point, right?
Do.
So
they do.
And another thing is, you talk to them. We're in a 2-1 count here to the leadoff batter. Nobody on, nobody out for Starkville bottom 5. This will be the game.
It's just Pruitt struck out her first at bat. See if we can duplicate that.
She throws that again, you're going to duplicate it.
Yeah, she took a hack. Remember, she struck out on a big hack. She's swinging it.
Yeah, she was free swinging.
Yeah, she gets that lower half
against
involved.
Red, I think, against Skinner. But, the other thing is you really press to the kids, which we do, and there it was.
Swinging them in.
She just went
Great
away.
job.
She went a little further away with that nasty thing. Is the ball's great. You want to win. You don't want to go to a school where you're going to suck, right? So, I mean, that's their mindset. That's their words, not mine.
Oh, without a doubt.
But they also have a career to look at when school's over with, and do they want to go a couple of more years at another level? And so I think a lot of them are really mature enough to go, and I'd love to go to school here, but they don't offer me what I need.
And I totally agree. It's all about getting your school paid for, getting your going and playing ball and enjoying that experience. But I also look at it the other way. You got 50 years to work. You got a long time to work. You want to go play ball? I'll pay for it. You stay in school. You play ball as long as you're making good decisions. And I'm there.
Little handle job to the second baseman for the second out of the inning.
2 down, bottom of 5. And again, we're only playing 5 today.
Which is a blessing because normally play an hour and 15 or something.
Yeah,
we're done. Some kids get 1 AB, and I even think Starkville's been through their lineup almost, if not one complete time.
Yeah, this is one I want to see hit again, Morgan.
Oh, yeah, so this is her 3rd trip. So, I mean, they've all got 2 hacks over there.
Hit a double, got thrown out trying to stretch it to 3rd. Yeah,
she walked in her first AB and just took base after base and scored their only run, as a matter of fact.
The ball hit to your 3rd baseman. She makes a really good play, AC does, over at 3rd. It was fun. First day back. It's a 7-1 ball game?
8-1.
8-1 ball game.
8-1 Hernando.
In 5. Did what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to come out here and beat this team
Hey, give Starkville a lot of credit,
without
man.
a doubt.
They had some rough innings with some errors, but I mean, for the most part, they hung in there.
Yeah,
they competed.
I watched the coach. She coached all 5 innings. She got after it, man. It's going to be fun, y'all. All right, Brent, correct. So we'll be back on air at 1:45 for South Panola and Hernando, correct?
That is correct.
1:45.
It's a 1:30 schedule. I'm going to say we're going to be closer to 2, because where are we now with time? We are at 12:05. We probably won't start the next one till 12:20-ish. It's turf, so there's no prep work. It's just making sure everybody's loose and get after it, right?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, we're looking forward to the next one. It's fun, and we enjoyed it. We will see y'all back here at 1:30-ish, 1:45-ish.